If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it out where you can. And thanks so much for watching.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just fine. I gotta share this with you because boy, do you look just like her.
Yeah,
Look at you. Go
that's my
ahead.
aunt.
Is your
She's my aunt.
this whole time now? Did she have a part in raising you or mothering
No,
you?
we were really close, and my mom always says that we lived in we were raised in California. She was back in Iowa, Council Bluffs, Iowa, and Omaha, Nebraska, and she says for us being so far apart, we were so much alike.
I want to just say that you guys look exactly like a spitting image. I am totally surprised of you to say that this is your aunt, but I'm not
Okay.
surprised about how she loves you and how she cares about you. And that's interesting that you
Yeah,
said
we were
you had
real
such a
close.
separate. Oh, so you did, because you just shared with us that you were so far apart. And I was going to say, but I see such closeness.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to let you know your notes, besides the fact that I put down mom, because this is the kind of love that I got from you. So naturally, I wrote down mother. But
Mhm.
here's your notes, Kimberly. And what you already know I can't spell, but do you recognize some things that are on that were on your page?
Yeah, a lot of them. Some I had to call my mom and ask
Oh, I love
something.
that. I love that because it gets another person in the family to know that they're around. And
Yeah.
I love validation coming from the rest. I just wait for it. And it always seems to come in because they know. And the first thing that I got was she loves you so much. And I do know, Kimberly, I can't sit here and say that you have been a repeated forever friend. We've got to know each other on a different type of level because when we have sessions, they're very
Right,
intimate.
right.
And so I'm finding that you are going through some very emotional times right now that you feel like you're on your string. And I know that you're a grandmother too, so there's no
Yeah,
time for that. But I
yeah,
also know that mentally you are.
yeah. I have a roommate that just had a stroke, and it's been taking a toll.
I'm so sorry. And it's very interesting that when you said that, I also got do you take aspirin? Did you take aspirin today? Or
No,
did
I
your
used,
friend take aspirin?
he might have. He's in the hospital still, but I used to take nitroglycerin because I've had heart issues in the past.
Oh, okay. I just saw the aspirin melts,
Uh
and
huh.
nitroglycerin does too. My girl knows all about that, Rhodey. So I'm not telling her business, but I saw her going like this, so it looks like it's okay to talk about.
Right.
Uh, I just want to let you know that she said, "Damn right, I was coming." I just want to let you know, and besides that, look at it being underlined. You being my forever friend and us talking, I after we have a reading, I don't like to ask a person when it's their first time to ask any questions because I want you to know that your loved ones are going to answer it. But once you
Right.
become a repeater, I always ask you, what do you want me to ask them? And you asked the
I
question.
Yeah. I asked. Did she wait to pass when I left? I was
Damn
with
right.
her at hospice on her
Damn
final
right.
before she passed, and I feel like she waited till I left to go because she
That's
knew
exactly what she
I
did.
couldn't handle it if I was there and she passed.
It was the gurgling. It was the sound of you already counting her breaths,
Yeah.
and she did not want you to deal with that. That is a 100% statement. I wasn't there, she was, and she said that she is in no pain.
Yeah.
And she showed me her chest area. I feel like it's going over here by the heart, and I could definitely feel like there was a breathing trouble
Uh,
with breathing?
yeah, she had problems. She had dialysis, but she had breast cancer too.
Okay,
And
thank you. That's the area that would the left side be in particular?
um that I don't know. I would have to ask my mom.
Like where the dialysis might have been, like maybe the port?
Um
It's almost like I've seen
probably
an infection.
probably.
Um,
Yeah.
I just want to let you know it just feels like there's an infection over here or there was
Yeah.
pain.
Well,
Um,
the doctor told, okay, she had breast cancer. She had her breast removed. She went in for her checkup and they told her she was cancer free. She went to go back about a month later to get a checkup, and then they said that the cancer had went all through her body and that it was just a matter of days before she passed. And they wanted her to go in the hospital, but she didn't want to. She's tired of being in the hospital. So she
damn
went to my
right.
cousin's house, and that night she started like she loved liver and onions, and my cousin cooked them for her, which is her mother or her daughter. And she threw them. She was doing stuff that was not normal, so she called my mom. My mom said call 911. And when the emergency people got there, they said that's part of the ammonia going through the brain, causing them to do stuff that they don't usually do. So
Oh
she was very
no.
combative, and they gave her something to sedate her, and after that, she never woke up.
Well, she's saying that she was in no pain, and I hope that this makes sense to you. But she did say that her mother is with her.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And she says, I'm always listening to you. So, Kimberly, I know that you talk to her.
Yeah.
It's not a spur of the moment. You ask for her advice, and which is another reason why I just figured that she was your mama, because that's the kind
Right.
of thing that you do when you go to your mom, you know.
Yeah. It's
Plus, you
it's my
look like her.
it's my mom's baby sister. She was the baby girl.
No wonder. I just want, and she said that happy birthdays. Is there
Uh, well,
birthdays that just
my birthday was in December, but both my granddaughters, one was the 17th and one was the 1 year old. Well, she just turned one, was the 17th, and then my 5 year old granddaughter turned on the 20th.
oh my goodness, that's beautiful. That's what she's talking about, birthdays. And
Yeah,
it had
but
two underlines. It was definitely, and I know that you are just one of those
mhm,
moments where you could unwind a little bit. Your
yeah,
grandbabies definitely give you some of that solitude.
yes. But her birthday is coming up. It's February 12th.
Wow, we're so close to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, she said, yes, I love you, always proud of you. So, Kimberly, there's something that must be on your plate right now that you may not have been quite sure of a decision that you made or the direction of wondering. And she says, you need to squash that. I hope that makes some sense to you.
Yeah.
And it's not that you're having a pity party at all, Kimberly. I don't see you. You're one badass lady. But what I'm seeing is inside you're struggling with this, and that's what I want to let you know. She's still picking you up.
Yeah, I feel around me a lot. Her and my dad.
Um, I saw a heart with two hearts into it, and I tried to draw it. It looked like they're feathers hanging down, or something that's
Oh my
fluffy.
God. Oh, that's funny you said that because I've been like kind of sketching lately, and I have a sketch that I did with two hearts, and it has a feather with it.
Please know that she's with you. And Kimberly, can you confirm
Uh,
that this has been since she's crossed over?
yeah, it was like last month that I
Because you
did it.
remember when
Yeah.
your mom said that you have a lot like your aunt? She liked to sketch
Mhm.
too.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
Um, Grandma, we are our friends, and Dad is there. So is when I see Grandma, that would be you. I'm thinking that we. But do you? Is Grandma your grandmother still here?
No, my grandma's passed.
Okay, interesting.
But
Um,
my dad is passed too.
okay, all right, because I'm hearing because it says dad's there, and I saw like they're friends now. Um,
Um, I, I
your
think
dad, go
my
ahead.
mom and dad were high school sweethearts, and I know that my aunt that's still alive used to have a crush on my dad before my mom and him got together. I don't know if I think I'm pretty sure my grandma liked my dad though.
I just saw that it looks like they're friends, but I don't think that your aunt here, remember you said
Hmm.
it was a different aunt that like she didn't
Hmm.
like what dad did to your mom. Do you understand that? But they're friends now.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's what
understand.
that means. Okay, good.
Got it.
And I also got the vision of a family tree. So I was wondering if by any chance you're trying to put things together or if there's someone in the family that is trying to gather
I have.
information.
I have.
And
I've been
she
trying to
likes
do it.
that.
Yeah, yeah, because we talked about it before when she was here. But I used to go like and help her all the time. Like when we did move from California, we were in Tennessee, and then I'm in Oklahoma now. She was in Oklahoma too and stuff, but um, we would get in trouble together.
Well, no wonder it just looks like now um
Mhm.
I have to ask you, sweetheart. She's got her hands on your chest, and it is on the heart side. And she says, "I got you, baby."
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
interesting that you did share with us earlier in the
Mhm.
broadcast because Rhodey was there that you needed to take that medicine. However,
Mhm.
I had it already written on the paper. So she is there. So if you've been worried of such,
Mhm.
of incident, look at that. She's not telling me that you need to go to a doctor or any direction. So I think it's anxiety, Kimberly. I think it's some
Yeah.
social things that are going in, and she's saying that she's got you. Okay. So I trust heaven with all doubt. And that also is to help
Mhm.
you that things hasn't taken a worst.
Mhm. Right.
Take some of that worry off of you. Um, she says, I want you to always know that you can never disappoint me, ever. Look at how she said it again. So
Yeah.
and you don't have to share with the world. You know what that is. Today is about being your cheerleader, girl, and letting you know that you're doing a fabulous job at what you have to work with.
Yeah. Yes, my aunt used to tell me all the time, you're doing so great and everything. And she's like, who cares what everybody else thinks?
That's
As
right.
long as you do it, she's like, do it. Yeah,
It is. It's one of the hardest things to get outside of because mine is my weight, and
right.
I've always been a big girl, but it's still the same
Mhm.
thing. You go out and it's how people judge you, and mine says medium, and I get things that says no, she looks more like an extra extra large. That's fine, but in this case, it's
Uh,
about letting you know it takes time to learn that and I've gone way over on one side and way on the other, and I feel like you have too, Kimberly. And
yeah,
this is about getting balance, and you're getting balance, and you've got wonderful people on the other side that's helping you keep those in line. You can't
mhm,
influence or change another human or soul's choices. So I do believe, with that being said, that there is outside things that you can't change. So just
right.
knowing that they are seeing, watching, and being around, I hope that that helps you to take a deep breath, especially with your heart. That's very
Yeah,
important. She says she's got that, and I don't see no urgency to go somewhere. It's just
no,
relaxing and spend your days with your grandbabies, girl.
I do all the time. Every chance I get, I go see them, and I'm with them all the time because they are a big part of my life.
They are, and it brings down those good endorphins that you need to balance. So
Yeah,
just know
yeah,
you're doing the right thing, Kimberly, and knowing that the things that
yeah.
you've been worried about don't need to be worried about
Mhm.
anymore. I hope that that
Right.
helps push you through a little bit to the
Oh,
next
it
day.
does. It does.
You know I love ya. You have any questions?
Um, No, I wanted to tell you though, when we did the reading with my dad and you said about the red cardinal, ever since you said that, a red cardinal comes to my mom's house all the time, and my mom has this big window outside her front of the house, and it's so funny because we'll just be sitting in the living room, and all of a sudden, here comes that bird, and then
I
it's
love
funny.
it.
One day he crashed into the window, and I told my mom, I said, see, he's trying to hear what we're saying. He's being nosy and stuff. But yeah.